All right, my people, my people, my people. What a day we have in front of us, and we will get the show started in a minute. In a sec. Got to make sure that everybody's on board. As always, get the link out, get the alerts out, and I think we're good. Hey, what's up, Brixton? Yeah, man. It's both yes and no, I would say. So it seems already that we have this buy the rumors, sell the news situation, but there is much, much more to come. Hey, what's up, Jake? So we have news in about 22 minutes. And one sec, I see that I have the wrong screen in front of your people. Boom. Let's put this one up. So first things first, what would happen now is we will have news. We will have NFP news, and we will have or NFP numbers and unemployment, U.S. unemployment numbers. Just waiting for this shit to load so we can open up this thing. Perfect. All right. And those will come in about 7 minutes, as you can see here. So what we're trying to do now is we're trying to prep ourselves up, set ourselves up for the White House Crypto Summit and Jerome Powell's speech that is 6:30 this afternoon. I have no idea what he's going to say, but regarding the White House Crypto Summit, here's the case, and this is what crypto dumped tonight. All right, I will just briefly go through this stuff so that we can focus on the charts and the news, because when the news drop, we want to be on the charts. So this here, why did this come? Mr. Donald Trump, Mr. President Donald Trump, he signed the bill for the strategic crypto reserve. So that is super bullish, of course. So why do we get a dump when that happens? Because of course we already expected that that would happen. But when he signed it, then I gotta look at my notes here. But what happened is, first and foremost, they will not acquire. Remember the live yesterday? What did I say? I said that if they say that they will acquire, they will present a plan of acquiring crypto, so buying Bitcoin and other crypto assets, then that is bullish. If they say that they are not going to buy anything now, they're only going to use the Bitcoin that they have already, that they have seized from the Silk Road case that was, and the XRPs, the ADAs, the Solanas, the Ethereums are going to be donated to the crypto digital asset stockpile, or whatever it's called. That is bearish because for the market to move, we need to get buy pressure in on Bitcoin and crypto, and our government buying crypto, of course, that's major buy pressure, but that is not happening, and that is what I was warning about yesterday, and that happened tonight. I thought they were going to talk about it on the White House Crypto Summit and talk about it there, but already tonight, when everybody was asleep, boom, he flashed the market again. Trump dumps are starting to become very regular, unfortunately. So that is the situation there. Now we have 4 minutes left to the news. What's up, Fefe? No, so you're completely right, Fefe. The thing is like this. These things that I'm saying now about the White House Crypto Summit, when it comes to, or the whatever he said on the press conference tonight, Donald Trump, when it comes to the long term, to the bullishness of crypto, adoption of crypto and all of that stuff, it's mega bullish. But this is long term. But short term, we will always get this volatility, because short term is always rumors versus facts, and it's always the rumors versus the real news coming out. So people most often already speculate on the rumors, and then when the news comes out, if it's not exceeding expectations, the market will drop. This is the same thing like now. We're waiting for the news. We're waiting for the NFP numbers, for the US unemployment rate. it's expected to come out. The unemployment rate is expected to come out 4.0. If it comes out 4.1, so higher than expected, crypto will pump. If it comes out lower than expected, then crypto will dump. And this is just because the expectations are 4. So if it's different from the expectations, it will move the market. So that's the case with the strategic crypto reserve as well. If the market expected the US government to acquire crypto in a certain pace, and now they're saying they won't do it, like they will do it, but not in that pace that everybody was expecting. Then short term, the market takes the hit that it takes, it corrects itself, and then, you know, levels out like you see here. So it's basically like, it's almost always the same thing, like immediate reaction. This is the panic impulse reaction, and then market rebalances itself. It almost always comes back to almost exactly the same spot eventually. But this is the short-term fluctuation. And this is why I'm saying always, like, if you're in crypto long-term, don't mind this stuff, man. This is just gonna mess with your head, fuck with your head. Anyways, we have the NFP numbers coming out now. We have the unemployment rate coming out. When it comes to the NFP, we start with that one. We want it to come out less than expected. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency. The currency they're talking about is, of course, the US dollar. And what is good for the US dollar is not good for most often not good for crypto. In this case here, we want to see a lower number than expected. We want to see it come out bad for the US dollar, which is good for crypto. So less than 149K. When it comes to unemployment rate, I just spoke on it. We want to see a higher number, so 4.1 or so. If it stays the same, I don't know what's going to happen in the markets. Probably some volatility, but we will see. So both these numbers, NFP lower than expected, unemployment rate higher than expected, is what we want to see in about 1 minute from now. And we will watch the charts. I will do something here. I will actually do like this, and then we will see. Then we can see it better. We can do like this. Boom. And then for this one, we're gonna have this. All right, cool. Hope you guys see the chart properly. Yeah, kind of. All right, cool. All right, so I will share the numbers with you. So 40 seconds left. Let's see how this affects the markets. We're going on the 5 minutes. I'm expecting actually to see some major, not a major drop, but a drop is what I'm just spontaneously expecting, you know? Wait, let me do like this instead. Boom. Boom. 5 minutes. So here we go. Let's see. All right, we're starting with a wick down. That's good actually. And numbers has not come out yet. We will see what happens. We have a major push here. Boom. Unemployment change. That's Canada actually. Non-farm. Oh, we came out much lower than expected. You see, this is good. And this is the time when we go on and take some live trades. So sorry for the mess here, but it's a lot of stuff happening in the same time. So here's the stuff. Okay, we're gonna remove this. We don't need this anymore. And unemployment rate came out also lower than higher than expected. Oh man, news came out very bullish for crypto, guys. This is very good actually. So what we will do now, we will actually load up on SUI. If you're on this live, you can take the trades that I take. Remember, this is high risk that I'm doing here, but I'm adding to my SUI position that I already had actually. And let's see here if I can get something straight. Boom, perfect. And I'm adding to this one as well. All right, cool. Guys, this came out very good. So let's see if we can get a good push on this stuff here. We have, back to this. Sorry guys, I have to manage 3 accounts in the same time. So it gets a little bit hectic sometimes. And the live stream in the same time. Boom, there we have it. All right, cool, 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 cool. So here it is. All right, so let me break down the numbers. We had, what did I say? We needed more than expected, less than expected. Expected on the NFP, we got less than expected. Not much more less than expected, but less than expected. This year, mega bullish for crypto. We came out with 0.1% more than expected on the unemployment rate. So basically, what's bad for the economy in the US is good for crypto. And why is that? Is because if it's bad for the economy in US, it means US has to print money to stimulate the economy, and that would of course send crypto up. So it's looking good so far. I'm a little bit disappointed that it only reacted that small on the first initial push. Let's see if this thing wants to dip back down into liquidity here and then push further, but it should push with no hesitation on this here. No, 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 no. You gotta go up, man. Oh, by the way, this stop loss, that's where we are. Only the XRP. All right, looking good. We're leaving it like that. So, hey, what's up, Koyar? Nice to see you on board. Jake, are you in school right now when you're writing? Tell your teacher you're listening to another teacher. Um, so no, man, and right now no shorts. We got the bullish news we wanted. I don't know why actually we just got this impulse in beginning and not moving further now. I think the market is grabbing liquidity. So let's do some technical breakdown on this here and fundamental breakdown because there's a lot to talk about actually. So give me one sec. I'm gonna move this thing here. We have, remember yesterday on the stream, what did I say? I said that we need to come down and grab the 86K liquidity. You remember that, Jake? You remember that, Koya? You guys were on the stream. I said we need to come down and grab the 86K liquidity, and after that, we need to go. We will, or go up to 95K, but it looked more likely like 86K. And after that, we need to go up to 95K and sweep that liquidity. Sorry, I went too far ahead. Where's the 95K? Boom. There we have it. Or it's just below 100. But from 95K all the way up to 100K, we have a lot of liquidity sitting there resting. And that needs to be taken out. And now when we have taken out the 86K liquidity, everything is set up for this thing to move bullish. So we should move up. It doesn't mean one green candle like this pushing up, but we should make our way up, create a bullish market structure. And you can see here also, on the 1 day, we have basically break even when it comes to liquidity. Same amount of sell side liquidity as buy side liquidity. We started this day with much more buy side liquidity because we took out all sell side. If we zoom out a little bit, we see that buy side is much stronger. There's much more liquidity resting here that we need to take out. So with that said, for the short perspective, I cannot say anything about liquidations like these major wicks that you see here, these liquidation events, because these are manipulations. So I don't know what's going on behind the scenes with the market makers and all of that stuff and what they're doing. But what I can say, or what I believe, is that our trajectory, our bias is like this. It's up. All right. So for the near future, if no black swan event turns up, and that would send us down to the level I've been talking about all the time, 72K. Why am I talking about 72K? Because if you go really way back on this thing here, I think it's on the 3 month. Boom. Where is this? 72K. Major liquidity chunk. We have a couple of 100 millions laying here resting, and plus a couple of 100 millions all the way down to there. So it means market would like to take that out. So I'm basically expecting now on these news, like over the weekend and everything, the market to chop its way up if Donald Trump doesn't say anything very stupid in the press conference. And after that, some black swan event, something will take the market down and liquidate it on down to 72K. And after that, you will get the craziest bull rally you have seen in your life. Like if you've been in bull rallies, this is gonna put all of them into shame. Why am I so sure of that such a bull rally is incoming is for two reasons. Number one, demand for crypto is exploding, especially Bitcoin. It's exploding on another level. If you've been in previous bull rallies, then you know that it's us retail traders that have driven the supply and demand, basically. Whales, retail traders. No institutional money, no national government money coming in to buy, to create a strategic crypto reserve or anything. Now, it's not only about US buying up Bitcoin and crypto. It's about several countries. One of them China, another one Japan, South Korea, which more? A lot of small countries that, you know, they're not talking about it anymore. This is now bills. This is proposals that is presented in their governments that they should buy it. They should invest into it. Banks all over the world are going into this now. So the demand is sick. The demand is exploding. And when we look at the Bitcoin chart, it looks like we've been in a bull market, but we haven't, because the retail has not been in here. Has been an institutional bull market, which is, in other words, like pre-bull market, because the real bull market starts when us retail traders starts to FOMO in. We had some FOMO from us on top here, but of course we were the liquidity that got dumped on. So that is the situation that I'm seeing right now. And the other thing is, and you guys know what it is. It's this thing right. Where do I have it? There, boom. Is the world money supply, the global money supply, M2 money supply. Every time it starts to rise, like you saw here, for example, it takes, like we have about 1 to 3 months lag effect on this. So after about 1 to 3 months, you see crypto rally like crazy. And the 1 to 3 months is basically now all the way to end of March, end of April. I personally think this will come either on the FOMC meeting that is on, I think it's on Thursday, the 19th of March anyway. I think it will come on that FOMC meeting when Jerome Powell speaks, or the week directly after, all right? So Jerome Powell will say something fucked up, it will liquidate the market, and then the day after, the week after, Monday, probably the night, Sunday to Monday, you will see market rocket. So you have to be ready, because anytime from today, and within 2 weeks, we can see the start of the craziest bull rally we've ever seen. Everything is lined up. The stars are lined up. It has to happen now. So, and all these manipulations and stuff that have been going on in the markets, yes, it happens, but it can only happen to a certain degree, because it takes enormously amounts of money to dump the market, like we have seen here, for example, like these kind of dumps, liquidations. Even you have the news, like you have the backing of the news and stuff like that. No, man, it doesn't work. And by the way, for y'all that don't know what I'm talking about, the crypto exchanges have been caught red-handed, you know, doing playing games with these markets, manipulating like crazy, probably in cooperation with the politicians, with Trump and all of them, but it is what it is. They are dumping the markets and then buying back at lower prices. I covered this, you can see, I think 2 live streams back, I covered this in detail. So go back and watch them. It's a lot of information on this last 3 live streams where I've covered all the manipulation, the Trump fraud, because there's a lot of Trump fraud actually going on in the crypto markets, the Trump endgame plan and all of that stuff. Watch it. Important information to understand what's going on, so you know where we're going. You will not know where you're going if you don't know where you are. So that is it. I am bullish for now. I'm trying to find a live stream of the 7:30 press conference with Donald Trump so that I can stream it together with y'all, like I did last time. If you guys remember on the FOMC meeting, I had the Donald Trump's that was Jerome Powell. I had him speaking, and on the screen next to it, I had the chart so that we could see it, watch the chart all the time, and take trades if we needed to. Understand? Damn, this thing is volatile. Came up, came down, came up, came down again. Let's see how this works out. All right. So this shows that there's a lot of uncertainty in the markets. So back to it again. So I will hopefully stream the Donald Trump speech, and we will take trades live together. But I gotta find the stream first. I cannot find it right now, so I don't know if there's any broadcast of it. If you guys find it, please let me know. And one more thing before I wrap this thing up here. This is also very important. It's actually very, very important, but it's like it flies over a lot of people's head. It's this here. This is the US dollar. This is the dollar index. The dollar is plummeting and it's coming back to this support, as you can see here. And the question is, will this support hold this time? The dollar has been plummeting for a while now. This is very bullish for crypto. This is good for crypto. So this is another thing lining up for the mega bull rally that I've been talking about. Like the stars are aligning. And also some other stuff that I've been talking about, I've talked about the liquidity supply, but also like China. Now they are having like serious meeting about creating a strategic crypto reserve. And as I said it from the start, as soon as US does it, you will see the whole world will start looking at doing it, because nobody wants to be left behind. Because the more countries get into crypto, the more expensive crypto is going to get. Because when countries buy, the supply diminishes a lot. So that is that. And also that's Brazil is launching a strategic Bitcoin reserve also now. And I think it was South Korea are talking about it. I think they presented a bill about it. And that's basically it. So there's a lot of adoption going on. Oh yeah, and I forgot the most important thing is, Texas. I think it's the 7th largest economy in the world. They already accepted the bill, and they will have a strategic crypto reserve. The 7th largest economy in the world. So don't think about that. It's a state in the US. It's counted as one of the largest countries in the world, or one of the largest economies in the world. This is what I'm saying. There's a lot of stuff going on, but some like they can keep the cap on the crypto market, but sooner or later stuff will explode. So with a suppressed market, the explosion will be even harder. But guys, that was it. We have resistance here. Technically, I'll just break that down quickly so you guys know what I'm looking at and what y'all should be looking at. Technically, we are hitting major resistance. As you can see here, this whole zone that we were squeezed in, this whole channel where we accumulated, this the previous support of it is now resistance. This market is trying to break through it, but as you see, it struggles. It's getting there, but it struggles. I think it's going to break through it, and once it gets through 100k, so above all of this mess here, so we're talking about 100. I've talked about 102.5 basically for a while now. When we find that support, you will see altcoins rip like never before. All right. And basically, we're looking at XRP, we're looking at SUI, we're looking at ADA. All of these, they need BTC to break these levels so they can also start ripping, SUI, we had good news on yesterday. We found our way back into this support that you see here, the sloping support. We actually came below it, made this wick, which made me think like, okay, shit, SUI is going to dump harder because it's basically signaling that it wants to dump. No. Today we are pushing up again. We are inside the support, and I see a near future for SUI that is very bullish. So SUI is definitely one of the brightest shining stars today. What's up, Niklas? Last but not least, we're gonna just mention ADA. ADA has created the nicest formation, I think. They all look very similar because it's bots trading these things. Strategic crypto reserve, mega pump from Donald Trump, then tariffs, mega dump again, and yeah, the rest is history. So what I wanted to say is, from the dump, we took very good support on this key support level. All right, this is a major key support level that we are on right now. We took good support, made good exhaustion wicks on the sell side, which is very bullish. Came back down, tested again another beautiful exhaustion wick. I was so close calling this out to you guys in the Telegram channel this morning, but I didn't dare to. I chickened out because the market is too uncertain. Yeah, you can see this is the trade I prepared for you guys today. So, and I'm still not calling it out because I don't know, the market is too uncertain. I took the SUI trade. That is it. It's better to trade less than more. All right, and you know, protecting your gains or not cutting your losses is just as important as making gains in the in trading. So I'm very bullish outlook on SUI. Looks very like it looks great. Retested support on top of it, retested order block, has grabbed liquidity. It's so perfectly set up for to push. XRP basically the same, but is at a major resistance level. BTC has to break through all of this resistance. Then we can see all of these rip. All right, guys. With that said, like I said, this evening, 7:30, the White House Crypto Summit, Donald Trump speaks. I will try to stream it. If I find a broadcast, if you guys find it, send it to me. If I find it, I will stream it. And yeah, man, then we talk more there, and we will probably take 1 or 2 trades on it as well. Probably, Koyar. I'm sorry you didn't take it. Let's see. Yeah. If so, if you missed the SUI trade, the re-entry would be for me if we get down here to this order block. That would be the re-entry. I don't even need to have that big stop loss. Our stop loss could be at 2.73 easily. And you can set the TP at about the top of this order block. Let me see if the fib can give us some confluence. Boom. All right, we're in here. Huh, interesting. All right, so maybe we have to have a higher stop loss. Yeah, you decide yourself, but I will set the stop loss at about 2.73. That's a conservative, that's a tight stop loss. If you want to have a conservative stop loss, you set it at 2.69. All right. Why? Because you have an order block here. You have a lot of support in between that will stop the market from going down. You want to have as much support in between as possible, as many barriers as possible before your stop loss. And when it comes to take profit, you want to have as little barrier as possible. So I'm always talking about easy money, hard stop. So I want to have a hard stop. I want to have a lot of hard barriers in between, and I want to have easy money. So I want to have a easy way up to the take profit. I don't want to have too much order blocks and liquidity in between that will that has the potential to reverse the trade. All right. So, Mr. Koyar, I'm sorry, I will call it out if we get it. You see, this one is even below my entry. We'll actually add to this position. If you want, you can take a small one. Or you can take whatever you want, of course. I don't decide. But what I mean is, don't add too much risk to it. because it's a very volatile day. We got the bullish news, is good, but we don't know how much it will affect the market. I want to see something like this today. This is what I'm expecting. But what we expect and what we really get, you know, as we know by now, is two different things, all right? Yeah. All right, guys, cool. I wrap this up. Have a beautiful afternoon. I will let you guys know about the White House Crypto Summit stream, the Donald Trump speech stream. I'll let you guys know in the Telegram channel and the announcement. And if you ain't in it, link is in the description box below. All free. Make sure you're in it. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Peace.